Welcome to week 3. This week you're going to be continuing with your building block activities that help to strengthen your critical thinking skills. One of the items you'll be turning in is another worksheet where you're filling in the underlying assumptions. I wanted to clarify what underlying assumptions means. This is when you are looking at a speaker, author, or any other type of presenter, and you're figuring out what the quote-unquote hidden message is in the direct language. An underlying assumption is part of argumentation. It means that there is an implication or an understanding that the presenter has that isn't stated directly. So you need to figure out what is it this person believes based on what is being said here. So an underlying assumption is very important when you're dissecting arguments because not everything is stated directly. In fact, there is quite a lot in an argument that's inferred. Also, I wanted to provide some class-wide feedback on your writing at this point. I looked at the credo statements from a couple weeks back, and your personal examples were fantastic. What I want you to think about as a class is the organization that you need to have effective writing. Whether you are writing a fiction story, a poem, a song, a speech, a movie, a doctoral dissertation, such as my last huge paper, or any other type of written presentation. When you are writing, you are always guiding a reader by the hand. And one thing that I found in a lot of submissions from a few weeks ago was the content that was spread out without a clear direction. So you may have had tremendous examples, but they didn't connect, or you were missing statements that really helped your reader to understand where we are in the presentation. So think about how you're constructing your paragraphs. You're not really going to have a lot more personal writing in this class. It is an objective research writing course, but based on the practice that you did there, how are you organizing your ideas? In papers, you have a thesis statement. Your final paper for this class will be a thesis that drives the research, and you're going to have some interesting assignments like the technical report coming up. It's down the road, but it comes up sooner than you might realize, where you're really having to put ideas together succinctly. Now, the technical report is not a series of paragraphs as in an essay, but when you're putting that final paper together for this class, you will need to really think about topic sentences, evidence analysis, and transitions. So I just wanted you to think now about, is the draft you submit the first one, or do you go back and revise, read it aloud, think about how you really are guiding a reader by the hand. Also, I wanted to share my testimony. I do have a very strong testimony of the Savior. I am looking forward to General Conference this weekend and the additional lessons that I can learn through the discussion that our leaders will share. These particular times are challenging globally and nationally, and I am always seeking ways to integrate my own experience with the larger picture and the spiritual understanding that we can have on any particular topic or issue. So keep those things in mind as you progress forward, because relying on the Spirit in this class and for your understanding of what's going on in here is paramount. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at Dr. Cornel West's video, but the more we're digging each week, we're digging into ideas like rhetoric. His presentation to University of Oregon is filled with rhetoric. See if you can figure out where those parts are. I haven't received any emails yet, but I hope someone will take me up on that extra credit offer. If you have any questions about the course at this point, your own progress, or where we're headed, please reach out. I'm happy to help. Have a great week.